Hello, David Hyner here with another Dave's Desk short video to make you more effective or successful, either personally and or professionally. Today's tip is more about your marketing strategy. Now, I'm not going to get deep into strategy on this video, but I'm going to talk to you about just one thing you can do that will cost you nothing other than 20 minutes of your time, that could give you more local and or national and or international PR and coverage than anything else you do in a marketing sense. Now, local radio stations, in particular the BBC in the UK, the BBC radio stations are constantly seeking content. Now, the temptation is to naturally go to the person who's presenting the show. Thing is, they're busy. And typically they're not responsible for trying to get people onto their show. It is either their producers, their support staff, or the show directors and producers that are responsible for sourcing content and experts to go on and comment on things that are relative to either the area or the news item of the day. So if you've got something that's really, really important, that's relative to something that's current, why don't you contact local radio show producers and just say, if you're ever interested in either of these subjects, please keep me in mind as someone to comment on your show. And sometimes it's a telephone call. Sometimes they ask you to go into the studio, which is quite fun. Novelty does wear off, but to begin with, it's great fun. And it leads to all kinds of opportunities. But you can, for example, I talk about goal setting, massive goals. And so every new year, when the big thing around New Year resolutions kicks off, I get asked quite frequently for press, radio, granted not much TV. When you look like this, you don't get much TV work. But radio show comment on the subject of goal setting and how to achieve goals, stick to New Year's resolutions, etc. So the point I'm making is this. What free publicity could you get locally, nationally or internationally just by becoming an expert comment on a local radio show? Consider this. From doing probably 2-3 dozen radio show interviews and slots on my areas of expertise over the years, it's not only led to paid work, but it's led to phenomenal branding and PR exposure. And I also got to achieve one of my childhood dreams. From doing some work with BBC WM in the West Midlands, I was actually given the opportunity to have, I think it was 5 or 6 one-hour radio shows, my own radio show. Do you know what? I don't care that I never earned money for doing it. It was a dream come true. What could you do? What could you achieve? What PR exposure, what message can you get across that you need to get across? And they will beg you to go on their show. So consider that. Free PR on local radio. Great marketing strategy for your business. See you soon on another Dave's Desk.